Welcome back, everyone. This week we're in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, and we're here at the Ripken Experience for a baseball tournament. So I'm going to take you through the property and show you what it's all about. Hit that like and subscribe. First thing to show you is that all the parking is completely free. There is no charge for parking. Plenty of parking up front and behind the other fields. So every field here is turf. The entire field, both the outfield and infield. Very nice dugouts. Whenever you sign up for a tournament, the Ripken facility will provide water and cups for all the players and coaches. And again, there is no charge for spectators, so they just factor that all in. But the main building here is a really nice looking building. They've actually topped it off here with a baseball logo at the top of the window. And as you're walking in, it kind of gives you a layout of the facilities here. You've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 fields, and they're all replicas of some of the older ball fields: Polo Grounds, Griffith Field, Crosley Field, Huntington Park, and so forth. And they are cashless. So as you walk in, they've got a big league grill to your right. And this is where you can get some snacks and food, get in the AC a little bit, and kind of cool off. And then over here, we've got the Ripken shop. And this is where, hi there, how are you?
Good, how you doing?
Doing well, doing well. And this is where you can get all of the Ripken apparel, cups and shirts and towels and beachwear and hats and all sorts of things.
Absolutely. Best little store.
It is, yeah. Under Armour appears to be the main line of brand here. Very nice store, great detail, great deals on all the products that they have in here. Belts, souvenir cups, pretty much anything you want. And then as you make your way under the main building, you've got fields to your left and to your right. The fields to the left are, I believe, more for softball and Little League fields. Duncan, Navin, Huntington, Shibe, Westside, Crosley, and restrooms. And here's over there are the restrooms, one section of restrooms. First aid. The back side of the main building. Over here is the Big League Grill, which we just showed you. And then these are the larger fields: Griffith, Polo, Ebitz, Crosley, and restrooms. And like I said, each one of these fields is a replica from one of the original Major League fields. So this one, for example, was Griffith Field. You can kind of get an idea of the size of this property. It's very large. It goes all the way back along that tree line there. And included in your tournament play are a number of batting cages. Over here, which you can see the players warming up. They have a number of retention ponds all throughout the property. So when it does rain, the water runs off just fine and there's no delay in play. And here, kind of in the center, it's all turf. An infield, boy, did you see that lightning strike? An all infield turf layout where any team can practice and kind of get warmed up as they choose. And you can probably hear the thunder rolling in. There is some rain and things in the forecast. See, here's all the batting cages. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's 8 batting cages here where you can get warmed up. Go Ironman. Yep. And then over here they have another area. This is probably more for Little League, but it's all turf. And it's an area where teams can warm up and get ready, and some additional batting cages. We're just going to take a walk around this way and just kind of show you the size of this facility. Again, everything playable is on turf. It does make it hot for the players, but obviously if rain and weather and that type of thing comes through, they don't have to worry about flooding, don't have to worry about dragging the field, don't have to worry about mowing it. I mean, once a game ends, they can immediately start on the next game and just carry forward. Very beautiful layout. They really designed this very well. And actually right here, photo studio, through the ripkenphotos.com, they do offer live high quality photos that you can get of your team, of your player, you as a parent. If you want to say, hey, I'm going to pay X amount of dollars for you to take photos of my son or daughter, you can pay for that and you can do that. And here's just another shot, another example of a field, quality field. This is a smaller field. Again, there's another set of batting cages to warm up with. Batting cages are placed all throughout, so it's not like that you have to go, if you're all the way at the back of the property, that you have to walk all the way to the front to get to those larger set of batting cages. Nope. They have conveniently separated them out and made it really user-friendly, easy for the team and the coaches to get together and get warmed up for a game. And they did leave some natural trees and plantations here throughout the property, which makes it nice. And here's a unique setup here. This is an area just for the pitchers. 1, 2, 3, 4, or seven mounds here for the pitchers to get warmed up. There's a backstop with a net. But if you look here on the ground, they have marks and with home plates. And then that way it's set up so that based on your age group, however far you're going to throw, they've got that set up so that you don't have to walk it off, you don't have to guess it. And everything is set up so that you can easily get warmed up as you need to. So you've got 60, 50, and 46. Very cool. They actually have 2 sets of these. So very nice. Now the odd thing about this, and which we'll make our rounds to verify, but here for warm-ups, they actually have dirt mounds. But I think every single mound on the field is turf. So it's kind of interesting that they've got you set up to warm up on dirt mounds, but gameplay is turf. It's interesting. Here is Huntington Park field. It's like this is for softball, and looks like that they're getting ready to start things off here. Again, here's another warm-up area. This is we're all the way in the back part of the property. And here's the infield. Home plate. You got first, pitcher's mound, second in the back, and then third. Perfect place to warm up. More batting cages. I mean, this place is just set up perfectly to get you prepared for that game. Everything that you need. And back here they have concession stands and restrooms. And for each field they have a little bit of history talking about each field. So like this one, for example, in April of 1909, the first game was played at Shibe Park. Shibe Park's 2 home teams were the Philadelphia Athletics and the Philadelphia Phillies. And it gives you the actual field dimensions. And this is what they've modeled it after. A lot of the dugouts, I think, are somewhat the same, but also a little unique. But you can see there, water jugs, bench, concrete, very, very nice. And most of them have bleachers, and then also plenty of room to bring your own chairs. That's what we typically do, is we'll bring our own chairs. We like the rocker chairs to kind of sit back, rock a little bit, and kick back a little bit whenever we're watching the game. And again, okay, so here's West Side Grounds. And look at that scoreboard. You know, they actually, it appears that they actually put square numbers up there, which we're going to walk around and take a look, see if that's truly what they're doing. It almost looks like it. If so, how awesome is that? Yep, I think we're onto something. Yeah, look at this. How cool is this? Look at that. Scoreboard has the hooks and the scores. And you take the score, hook it up there. There we go. How freaking cool is that? Put that back where I found it. They've got all the numbers laid out. Got a little bench here so people that's working the scoreboard. I mean, so that's a detail right there that Ripken really thought about. And it said, you know, if I'm really going to make a replica of that field, we're going to make a replica of that field. Boy, I can't have a hard time talking this afternoon. Very cool. Again, everything is turf, so it's low maintenance, easy to maintain. You know weather's going to come through, so their goal is to get as many games in as possible. Teams travel all over the place. We traveled about 700 miles to get here, so the last thing that any team wants is to show up and not be able to play. Even though you're at the beach, this is what we officially came to do, is to play baseball. So now I was at the very back of the facility, heading back toward the front. There's not that many games going on back here today. Okay, so West Side Grounds, this was the former home of the Cubs, and which here in Myrtle Beach, the Pelicans are now affiliated with the Cubs. So it's kind of a close connection there. This is Crosley Field. Another retention pond. Again, that's the side that we just came from. Crosley, home of the Reds. Today's weather is probably about 72, 73 right now. It's a little cooler. Some of the weather's coming in. There's a shot of the bullpen. Some of the players get warmed up. Another retention pond. Here's another view of the infield warm-up area. And again, 1, 2, 3, 4, there are 8 batting cages where all the players have access to and to get warmed up. It does look like we're going to get some weather in here today. Just heard that some other games got postponed because of the lightning strike that we may have seen a little earlier in this film. Photo studio, get ripkenphotos.com. And then back this direction are the final 2 fields. These are the larger fields where high school collegiate games, boys, are played. Ebits and Polo Grounds is back this direction. And you got a concession stand over here with restrooms. Again, beautiful layout, beautiful park. One thing to make note of is that every field has lights. So they can play pretty much 24/7. Again, between the lights and the turf, You can play games anytime that you need to, all year long. Well, again, thanks for watching today. Hopefully this video was very informative to let you know what offerings that the Ripken Experience has. Again, free entry, free parking. So if you're down here at the beach and just want to catch some baseball, pop over to the Ripken Experience. Please hit that like and subscribe. Hopefully this video was helpful for you, and we'll catch you on the next one. Make every day an adventure. See ya.